Back here at the College Gridiron Showcase, got Sanger's own Dane Evans, Tulsa quarterback. Really excited about this. So the first thing I have to say is Sanger in the last few years, starting with your years, has become a powerhouse. I mean, like, they're competing. Argyle's always in the way, but they're right there in that region every year, right there in this, pushing towards the end of the playoffs. How fun has it been for you the last few years just to look at Sanger and how much it's grown as a football program?
Yeah, no, I mean, hopefully we kind of led the way for them and showed them how to get to the playoffs and win in the playoffs. And it's been awesome because, I mean, everybody is like that when you go to college. Everyone thinks their high school is the best, and it's really cool to be able to show guys, be like, no, look, they're still playing type thing. And I'm just proud of all those guys back there.
It's been a lot of fun to watch for us, obviously. We were talking about Babes earlier. Great place to eat. Oh, my God. But what's something about Sanger that might surprise people?
Well, I guess you can just go with Babes, but a lot of people know that. But also Sanger has really good food just in general, like some of the best Mexican food, obviously Babes, and there's also some local things, but one of them, my favorite one from high school, closed down a couple years ago, I heard. So it was King's Filling Station, and man, oh my gosh, yeah, it was so good.
We're talking to a lot of the guys that have all played high school football here in Texas. Obviously, it means a lot to us. When you look back, toughest games, toughest opponents, what are the games when you think about, man, I'll just never forget that game, that team we played?
Yeah, the first one I think about from my high school career is definitely playing Argyle my junior year. We were both 9-0 for the district championship. I threw for 500 yards and we lost, and that's just a tough game.
That was a really good team, though.
Yeah, no, they were really good. I think they made it 3 or 4 rounds deep, and then the next year they ended up winning it. And so obviously playing them again next year, exact same scenario, 9-0. They beat us again, and then also playing Celina my senior year. Junior year we played them, and we were heavily outmatched. They smacked us. But senior year it was a little bit better of a game, and we had some guys go down with injuries. But just like you said, Texas football, especially being in Oklahoma and in Tulsa, we have a lot of Texas kids on our team, and you can kind of just tell who are the Texas kids just based on the way we play and the way we come in ready to play type thing.
Sure. We talked a little bit about it before, but just how cool is it? Because when you started, Celina and Argyle are the teams to beat. They're still the teams to beat. But at this point, up in that region, it's the three of you. I mean, everyone has to consider Sanger one of those teams. I mean, how much pride do you have just that you guys are part of that conversation now?
No, yeah, and that's what we always fought for in high school. I can remember just, we'd always beat everybody except those two, and they would always, piss us off and everything. We beat them in baseball a couple times, and we saw that as momentum and stuff. But, no, I'm happy for those guys that are there and that they don't have to go through the disrespect that we had to go through, so as to speak. So I'm happy for them.
All right, let's talk about Tulsa a little bit. I mean, obviously you had a great career, lots of numbers put up. But I'm kind of the Texas-Oklahoma thing. How proud are you to have gone somewhere else, not having a better offer here and saying, hey, look, guys, I could do it?
Yeah, I just feel like I kind of proved that I knew what I could do. Tulsa was my only offer. Texas Tech, Texas, OSU, OU all told me I was 2 inches too short, and really, I mean, what's that in this day and age? Almost all the quarterbacks are my size now. Exactly. If you can throw it, they'll find you, and that's what my dad always told me, and went to Tulsa, and I think it's kind of cool that I've helped grow Tulsa's fan base kind of into the Metroplex a little bit. We have some guys from the Metroplex, but just trying to put Tulsa on the map.
You and Connor Floyd both, right? Yeah, getting the ATX love there. I got to give him a shout out. Also, you guys went through a lot of changes at Tulsa while you were there. How lucky were you to end up with Coach Montgomery there when you did? The timing seems perfect.
Oh, yeah, extremely blessed. My time there, I had 3 different offenses, 5 different quarterback coaches, and 2 different head coaches. So really when the first staff, Coach Blankenship's staff, was dismissed and all that, I really didn't know what I was going to do. I knew what my skill sets were. I didn't really even think about transferring. I just was hoping something good would happen. And sure enough, Coach Monty came in, and I think my skill set fit perfectly for the Baylor O. And shoot, I mean, we just took it and ran with it. And the biggest thing that Coach Monty did for all of us, if you ask anybody from my grade, is he made football fun again. And at the end of the day, it's a game. And if you're not having fun with it, there's no reason to do it.
get a little nerdy X's and O's wise here. For a quarterback, what's so much fun about running that offense? Why is it different than other ones?
Because you're completely in the driver's seat. The coolest thing about it is, with some offenses, if the quarterback went down, you could plug another guy in and you would see the exact same result. But with our offense at Tulsa, if I wasn't in there and they put someone else in, it would be a whole different personality on the offense. And I think that's the coolest thing. Like watching tape of RG3 and Bryce Petty, like it's the same offense, but it looks different. And I think that's the coolest thing with Coach Montgomery saying. He always equates us to a point guard. We're just a point guard getting the ball to our playmakers, and that's what I like to do. And I love seeing those guys score touchdowns and do all their dances and all the high fives we had, and it is awesome.
Go back to that moment before Coach Montgomery gets there and that uncertainty, right? Now that you've been through this experience, now that you've built all this confidence, you've seen that you've proven that you can play with just about anyone. How does that prepare you for this experience? How confident are you that you can show some people that you can play?
No, yeah, exactly. It's just a confidence builder. Obviously, it's going into the next level, going into the NFL, and I'm just going to use that same confidence I had going into the Coach Monty situation with this, and just take it as I go, and just takes one chance. I mean, Coach Monty took the chance on me. He didn't give me anything. He made me earn my spot, and I know no one in the NFL is just going to give me anything. They're going to make me earn my spot, and I'm fine with that because I'm ready to do it.
All right, last question. College Gridiron Showcase is here. How great is this opportunity just to get your foot in the door, get the process started?
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, it's a fairly new type of all-star game type thing, but it's awesome. I mean, we've already got to hear seminars on wealth management and lifestyle management and all that, and that's some things that some people would, like die for, and they'll never hear that information. And we've got to hear that these last couple of days, and next couple of days we got practice and being around all these good guys, because everybody here was basically the best at their school. So it'll be cool to get out there on the field with them, and it'll be just the first step in the next process.
Sanger and Tulsa's own Dane Evans, thanks a lot for coming on, man.
Thanks for having me.